Let's go see where Giuseppe is. Where is he? What could he be doing? Giuseppe, what are you doing? Why don't you tell us what you're doing today on a hot August day?
90 degrees today. It doesn't feel like 90. It feels a lot hotter than that.
Well, soon the shade's going to be in next to your thing.
Yeah,
here.
don't worry about
See
it.
the shade? It's working its way over that way.
But I gotta wait for that. That's what sucks.
But
here's the thing.
You wait.
If you look, this is a tow truck. The only problem is, you can't tow as much as you used to because the clutch waved goodbye. The clutch slips.
Well, it's not completely gone.
It's
still
not completely
moves,
gone, but when you got
not-
weight on the back and you see like a road that goes uphill, it slips.
You got to get ready ahead of time.
Exactly. This is actually one of the first jobs we're doing at this property because we're not at the shop today, or the studio. You know,
We're at your new
we're
property
back
where
at-
you want to do your whole deal.
We don't have room at the shop. We
So-
got the bug project, we got the Camaro project. We're gonna have a tow truck in the middle of the floor. You can't have that. You're gonna have it outside. You can't move anymore.
That's why you need a bigger
So-
place. This is what I've been telling you. So anyway, so how far did you get here so far?
I loosened the drive shaft bolts in the front that go onto the transmission. I'm gonna try to just pick up the drive shaft and slide the trans out that way.
We can try.
You can try because it's a 3-piece drive shaft, and out back it's got 2 bolts, and it's like a mount.
Right.
I'm gonna try not to take any of that off. I want to do the minimal.
You might not even have to pull the trans completely out. If you get it back far enough, you can change the clutch rate and leave it underneath.
Exactly.
And then plop it back.
And then I went to go figure out what the hell's going on with the shifter boot. It's loose, but I didn't get that
That's
far
to
yet.
take the shift rod out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get cranking here.
My dreams were always that I wanted to have my own speed shop, hot rodding, vintage classic cars ever since I was not even born yet.
All right. This right here are the U-bolts for the drive shaft. That's what holds it onto the trans. We're gonna take this out. I already loosened them. Hey, Pops. You would never think, but it's better to work under here.
You gotta do what you gotta do, baby.
Does the lantern fly? Kneel down.
Yeah.
See the lantern fly?
No.
Can you get it out?
Oh, this thing?
Thank you.
I got the shifter boot up. You got 4 bolts that hold in the whole shifter, and they look like 9/16. You take this off, then your whole shift rod is out of the way, and you can slide the transmission back.
You gotta do the bell housing bolts.
Well, this you could do the top right from this hole.
That's your clamp right here.
Zach, told you it'll pay off someday. These are all the tools that I got from a friend of mine. His name was Enzo, passed away. These are all the tools he had at home. I wound up with them, you know. Look at all these sockets and ratchets. Another box inside too. All right, leave that there. Take this other one off in the back here. And then you got splines. It'll slide right out. See right there, you got splines. Take these other bolts off with the air gun. You get the front section of the drive shaft off and out of the way. Good. Okay. Now, you can take that out. Leave that there and move the whole drive shaft from there. Just push it all the way over to the right side. Push. 1, 2, 3. There's your shifter. We'll leave this right on the floor, right here. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now we can slide the transmission out. Before you couldn't take the trans out because you hit the floor pan. All right, you got the PTO cable off?
Yeah, I'm doing the clutch arm now.
Yeah, the clutch cable you got to
Well,
disconnect.
it's more of a linkage.
You can take it off from up here if you want. Take this pin out and it's the same result. All right, you got it out. What's that?
Yeah.
Give me.
That's the pin.
Aha.
And what I did was,
Slightly worn out too.
this cotter pin, they were bent up, so I cut the top off the loop.
Yeah, it don't matter. And you push
and
it
I
out the other
slid
way.
it out.
That's all right. You're gonna change all that. Thirsty? Guess you're thirsty. Sweaty day. Want some?
No. You sure?
Nah, I'm good. Slobber. That'll make an awesome 7-Up commercial. All right, go take off the bell housing bolts. Leave the top ones. Leave 2 or 3 on top. You understand me? And take all the ones on the bottom of it. Take all of them off. Okay, we could take this off. We had a slight rainstorm.
You sure did.
Right, and all the water from the good old tarp went right down his back into his pants.
Nope.
Look.
Onto my neck, all the way down to my back, into my underwear.
How'd that feel? That woke you up if you were tired, huh?
All right, I'm gonna take the bell housing bolt out.
Very nice. Now, all right, they're all out. I'm gonna strap it with a ratchet strap in the back of the transmission. I don't have the perfect tools to actually do the job outside. I got a floor jack. All right, let's wrap it up with this. Okay, go back. All right, wait up.
I'm gonna take the clutch out now. I only have this bolt, these two, and the one on the top, and then it should come out.
So is the clutch actually dry, or does it look like it's all full of oil inside?
No, it's dry. Pressure plate's dry.
Then you're
dry.
fine. Because you know what it's going to take to get a rear engine seal on this thing, right? Yeah. If it's clean, it's clean. Then let's use the truck. Okay, let's get out of here.
All right.
You almost started scraping on your rivets. Yeah, it's had it. This thing's done. You better be thankful you didn't scrape the rivets, or the flywheel will be coming out too.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
See that? That's not supposed to do that. If you compare it to the new one.
The springs are shot. That's why it goes because it catches and lets go, because this is shot. You know, like in first gear, if you're just trying to back up a little bit under a little bit of strain, it kicks because this is all shot.
Just to show you how long we had the clutch, obviously I got the pressure plate in the box, but it says right here, inspected 5/4 of 2020.
That's how long I've had that thing, yeah.
Yep.
Now this is actually a really good clutch system. These are the best clutches. Sex. Look, if you look at it, hopefully this stays my favorite thing, because lately I'm a little aggravated at a bunch of stuff. USA, okay? As long as it stays the way they used to do stuff in the USA, it doesn't become that cheap shit. What am I supposed to say? You know how many times you put a part like this on a truck and it's made out of butter from some other crazy country? Too many middlemen in today's world. As you know, I gotta clean it.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta run over it with some parts cleaner. Make sure this is nice and clean. Look at the lip that's on this thing. It's so worn out. Now here's what happened with this clutch. The pedal was really high, right? The wear that's here, and the wear that's here, and the wear that's in here. That's why your clutch is so high. It's not always this.
Right.
It's the combination of losing all your measurements.
Let's get busy, bro.
Let's get some of these things out of the way.
I'm gonna try to finish this today. Obviously, it's the next day that we
and
take it apart, because I'm, you know, you can see my skin color and stuff.
I lost the clip for my socket for the Ingersoll ring. See, we're taking this plate off so we can slide the transmission a little further back. Go ahead. Add a little bit more, and that's it.
Giuseppe, what are you doing? Pops, what are you doing?
I'm just cleaning up.
You know what today is?
What do you want to do?
We're doing the clutch on the tow truck, the International, after 6.5 years.
All right, so you really want to do this thing?
Yep.
Well, there's some things you need.
One problem.
Because you have to pull the transmission out from underneath it. I don't have a clutch alignment tool for that. I work on cars. I don't work on trucks.
If the clutch is not lined up perfectly with the flywheel, you're not going to be able to put your trans in. The pilot shaft has to go through the clutch and the flywheel. If the clutch is not lined up, that transmission ain't going in.
Let me go get on the phone and see if I can get you one. Quick. I'll be right back. That alignment tool is a week away.
Yeah, right.
You'll have it Friday.
No, seriously, how'd you make out?
You'll have it Friday.
I'm trying to get this Pontiac at the Sticks reunion.
When is that?
Saturday.
Saturday. Well, I guess you're not going. I don't know what to tell you.
Can we do something like make a tool or something, since we can't get one?
There is a way. You need to find a dowel that fits in the clutch and in the flywheel.
Well, it's got to be 2 different sizes. What about like a socket or something?
You want to see if maybe you can find 2 to fit? Then if you get one that fits the clutch and one fits where the throw-up bearing goes in the flywheel.
Nothing for nothing. We got to wait anyway. We might as well just try. Hey, Pops! I'm going to need you.
What?
What I found. Fits perfectly in the clutch, perfectly into the flywheel.
We're going to weld the 2 sockets together. And this is what we got so far. This to this.
So all this looks great, but our problem is, how are we going to pull it out? Once you put this into the clutch and it's all lined up, this is going to be flush with the splines.
Yeah, there's no way to
There's
grab
no
it.
way to grab it. You won't be able to grab it. So we got this old extension. Fits right into
What
here.
were the chances of that? Look at this.
Look at this. See that? So we're going to weld it in right here. Once this is welded in, we'll be able to hold on to here and pull the whole thing out. Without this, you can't pull it out.
Yeah, if you buy the tool, they're about this long.
So you know what I got to say about that?
I don't.
Sick 'em.
Yo.
Want to give me the Loctite?
Yep. That's another weird thing. This is Loctite. It's like a thread locker. Glues it in, kind of. This is red. There's a blue one that they make. It's a little less strength. They call that Loctite blue, and it comes in a red container. Like, why? Leroy, if you get in there and look through the hole, you'll see something.
Hello.
All right, tighten it up. Come on. All right, that's the new clutch setup right there. That's the one.
And look.
Now he's gonna torque everything.
Doesn't move.
I hope not. There you go. Giuseppe, peekaboo.
Hello.
Creepy. Very creepy.
Right now, your clutch is centered.
Now you gotta torque everything down. Okay, I'm holding it over here. Good.
All right, now
All right, all
we're
set.
gonna put the throwout bearing on,
Pull your
and I
tool
think
out.
we're good.
There you go.
There you go. And I can probably still put it in. See?
Yeah, it goes right back in.
You're good.
Okay.
That's what I call a great success, baby. This clutch kit comes with its own grease, and the grease goes right on this pilot shaft right here.
What is it, like a high temp, right?
It's like a high performance / high temp grease, it refers to.
Right.
You only put a little bit, and then it goes into your clutch, the splines of the clutch. And it also goes in front of the pilot shaft where the bearing is. Now, you gotta put barely anything. If you put too much, it's gonna wind up going in your bell housing into the clutch. And you don't want that. That's something you definitely don't want. And now we're gonna put the trans in, because if you
got
look-
that throw-up bearing in there yet?
Yeah, throw up bearings in.
You push it, it disengages the clutch. You let go, it releases it, it gets the transmission to engage.
The fun part. Well, it's actually really hard to film under here because it's so tight. So we're doing the best we can. But the clutch is in, it's torqued, and everything. Clutch is lined up, we're in the clear. Now,
Yeah.
the war starts. Putting the trans in. There's a key word for that. Pops!
Oh!
Let's put the trans in.
Yeah. Hold on. All right, wait up. Go. 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 Let me know when you're done. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay, go ahead up. Okay, wait. Forward. Go. Wait, what's going on here? How you looking under there?
I gotta put the last bolt.
For the bell housing?
Yeah, and then I gotta go from the bottom, put the rest.
Okay.
But I got.
It's
the
very
top-
hard to see. Too bad we can't really show.
I know.
You're filthy again. I'll give you an estimate. You can't refuse me on that.
Alright, so Pops,
Yes, sir.
here's what's happening.
What's up?
This is your clutch arm. We adjusted this a long time ago to compensate for the worn out clutch.
It was grabbing all the way on the top. I made it grab a little lower. It was all the way to the top. When you let go
Oh,
of the
is
clutch,
that what it
all travel, the truck didn't move yet. And then all the way on the tippy top, you let go and it started moving.
Oh, okay.
It was like
Yeah.
it was still grabbing.
Right.
Because it was so worn out, the clutch adjustment was all the way back. The pressure plate.
Right.
You know, the adjustment was all the way relaxed.
Yeah. Now keep in mind, I was small when we did this, so I don't really remember that
You
good.
did a video on it.
I did.
That's like 10 years ago. I don't
did.
know. When
That
you were
was
like
a long time
7.
ago.
A little ankle
That was
biter.
a little squid bait. We have to adjust this, adjust it all the way in this way. The clutch will grab the way.
Well,
it
you
would
measured
normally.
it. You measured it, right?
Right,
Because we
right.
just had this in, and it was just like
It was
barely
just
touching the.
all the way on the bottom, was
Right.
a little like this, you know.
So now you got to shorten it
We gotta shorten it.
so it gets further traveled. It's funny the way the clutch
The whole thing
mechanism
works.
is
Yeah, it's
worked
a little
up on
confusing.
that,
You know?
put together on that truck. So go ahead, turn it in.
Now there is still like a clean spot
That's good.
where it used to be. So we're
Yeah,
gonna bring
it does it
back.
have it?
And so we're gonna bring it in
Wow, that was worn out, all right.
snug. We're gonna try it in. If it's good, we'll tighten this more.
You got it, pal. I got new cotter pins. You can go.
Oh, I need wire ties too. Dad, pick it up.
This thing's pretty heavy, you know.
Isn't it?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Stop.
He falls asleep over there.
Stop.
Well, everything's in except for my shifter boot. We're gonna make sure that it goes in and out of gear just fine. Then we're gonna jack up the front, get the pieces of wood out of the front wheels because we had to lift it up because he couldn't really fit and neither could I.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, foot on the clutch, see if it goes in and out of gear real slow. Turn reverse.
All right, shut it off. Now take it off the thing.
Take it off
from
the
there.
pieces of wood.
That means your transmission disengages and everything works.
baby.
Aren't we all? 7 years I'm waiting to put a clutch in this f***ing truck.
It's
Seven
not
f***ing
7 years. Well, the date on the clutch was 2020. That's when it was inspected. So
The date on the
6.5 years.
This thing has been bad way before that. Maybe a year before that it started to slip already.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. Go on a hill.
Nice.
It's beautiful. We're gonna go on a hill because that's where I was having problems.
I'm going home and washing up right now.
What do we have to say about this great 6.5 year project?
I'm going to tell you now.
Well, it's not 6.5 years, but it took like what, 2 days?
7 or 8 year project. Sometimes life falls apart.
No,
That's why it didn't get done.
I want you to go back. You want to be angry at this. You're
Oh,
happy.
Angry. I'm tired.
What is that?
I don't do
What
that.
is that? Go like this and like that. That's what you used to do. You don't do it as good as anymore. Taking over the world. Well, instead of taking over the world,
You
it's
mean
robot
like-
style at a time.
You stiff like?
Oh, plane. Look at that.
My dreams were always that I wanted to have my own speed shop, hot rodding, vintage classic cars ever since I was not even born yet.